All right, well, here is a little video on how to make a grain-free muesli. A patient has been asking me to do this for a little while, and I'm going to explain how to do that. It's not very difficult if you know what to do. And this is a breakfast that I grew up on, that my grandparents made and my parents made, and we did a lot of it. Quickly, let me show you. All I've got here is grated apple. We always use green apple, but you can use red apple. It doesn't really make any difference. So that is going to be your base, and you're not going to have oats or wheat or any other kind of grain. It's just going to be literally grated apple. And now I've got a whole lot of different ingredients here. So you can pretty much use whatever you want. I've got some almonds there, I've got some cashews. I want the fat, I want the minerals from the nuts. I've got a mixture of sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. You're getting zinc, you're getting calcium, you're getting all kinds of different nutrition. These are Inca berries. And these are just good antioxidants, and those black things there are chia seeds. They're very good healthy fat. They're good for weight loss. They're good to keep you full and improve your bowel function. And there I've got some goji berries. Goji berries are a complete protein. They've got a lot of different vitamins and minerals in them, and they're a super antioxidant food. And coconut. Coconut is a good healthy fat, very good for you. And yeah, you can pretty much use whatever you want. That's generally what I use. And to add to that, here I've got some chocolate powder, and I'll use a teaspoon of that because chocolate's a very high magnesium food. There's no sugar in that. It's literally just raw cacao. And the other thing I've got here is cinnamon. Cinnamon is very, very good to regulate blood sugar, and it's very nutritious. And that's a pretty simple lot of ingredients that you can use, but you can use more, you can use less, you can use whatever you want. Now, the only issue that older people can have is that eating nuts can be a problem. So what do you do about that? This is what my mum used to do, and this is what I recommend. I'm going to pause the video and I'll show you. I'm just going to grind them with a spice grinder or a coffee grinder and make them into a powder, and then you can just sprinkle it on, and you have a lot of the digestive power done by a machine, and it's very simple to digest. So I'll show you that in just a sec. All right, so what I've got is all the nuts and seeds and things have gone into a spice grinder, and that's a coffee grinder. Very easy to use, and it's really as simple as that. And then, like thus, it makes a bit of noise, but that's all right. And you're done. So now you have, more or less, you can grind it a bit more. You can see some of those almonds there that aren't completely broken up, but basically now you have a super nutritious powder, and that really is all you need to do. And to that you can just sprinkle, or you can pick out the bits that aren't ground up if you don't want that, and just mix it through. Very, very simple. So that's if you're missing teeth, or you have trouble digesting those kind of foods. There's always a way. There's always a way. That's what you should learn. That's quite a lot of nutrition. That's why it's quite quite powdery. But that's good. I love it. And the rest I'm just going to throw in. And I'm just going to mix that through. And I might leave it for a couple of minutes. These berries are dried, and I want them to rehydrate. So there we go. I'll add some cinnamon. I'll sprinkle some chocolate on top. And there is your grain-free breakfast.